Hey there, YouTube. Quick little Sunday video. I wanted to do a little bit of a sit-down talking video, but circumstances haven't really allowed that to happen this week. But I did have a couple of pickups for the week, although it was relatively quiet. And I'll do that video tonight. And then I think a little bit later on this week, I already have a pipeline set up to do probably another video or two. First of all, pickups. This one all came in the same package. Picked up a couple of Modano singles to add to that collection. So first of all, we have 2005 Pacific. So this is the All-Star, and this was actually the All-Star game in Minnesota when they did Western Conference and Eastern Conference, and this was the Western Conference jersey. I remember that this is actually a jersey that I wanted to buy, and I just wasn't able to get it while the supplies were still were there at the time, because I like getting a lot of the different Modano All-Star jerseys when the opportunity presented itself. And this was actually a really good one. I think these were pretty interesting in that they went kind of with an old school format on it, and I thought they ended up looking pretty good for the Western Conference. So that's Pacific All-Stars 2005. I'm going to zip through the rest of these pretty quick. Like I said, these are all the same eBay seller. So this is Fleer Total O. This is an O-Pee-Chee. This is, I believe it's called the Steel Parallel for this one. Kind of a nice foil version of the card. Not numbered. So this is 2008-2009 O-Pee-Chee Hockey. Focus is having a field day with this one. Okay. Next is another O-Pee-Chee. And this one is like the rainbow foil. I had it in front of me, but I think it's just a rainbow foil version. And this is 2009-10 O-Pee-Chee Hockey, so this is a year after that. And last but certainly not least, there aren't too many cards with him in a Detroit uniform, but this is one of them. So this is the Victory. So Upper Deck Victory, and it's with him in the Detroit jersey. And this is 2010-2011. So this should have been his last year in the NHL. Actually, no. Based on the statistics on the back, probably not. Yeah, because it's got his last year with the Stars, so there should be one more year. So probably 11-12 would be the last regular issues for him. But there you go. So this is him with wearing number 90, because obviously 9 for Gordie Howe was taken. Can't have that in Detroit. This next one is actually one of the bigger pieces that came in. So this was a separate eBay item as well. So this is the Fantastic Finishers. This is 98-99 Upper Deck. This is Quantum 2. So there's the regular version, there's the Quantum 1, which is numbered out of 100, or numbered out of 500, or numbered out of whatever. Shouldn't say 100. Actually, it'd be like 1,500 or 1,000 or whatever the case may be. And then Quantum 2 is the one that would be numbered to a much lower number. In this case, numbered 49 of 50. Now, these were super tough back then. You weren't coming across these all the time. So it's a great one to add to the collection, because this one, as far as I'm concerned, finishes off the little mini set of these, because the next one, the Quantum 3, so to speak, they're all one-of-ones. And I haven't seen too many of those lying around, and I don't expect to see them pop up anytime soon. So I consider this a little mini subset to be completed, for at least my collecting purposes. And to finish it off, a couple of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s. So we've got the 2019 Bowman Best base card. Nothing too crazy on that one. I think the design on these is okay. I'm going to keep my eye out and try to get the refractor version at some point in the Atomic, because I do like putting together little mini subsets of these. But I didn't have the regular Bowman's Best, so here you go. This one's also another eBay pickup. Last and certainly not least, another one of these. I've been slowly kind of putting these together. I don't know if the rainbow's in play at all, but it is still one that I wanted to try to get my hands on, and if I can get my hands on more of them, I'll do a little showcase of them. So this is 2019 Optic, and this is the Teal Velocity. So you can see, obviously, with all the that crazy square pattern in the background, and you got a nice little rainbow foil happening. These are actually pretty great to look at. And these are numbered. This one is numbered to 35, so number 35 of 35. Good old eBay one-of-one. It's got pretty sweet shine on it as well. And in case you're curious, the reason for the Ovechkin in the side is because just kind of commemorating that Ovechkin had, just before the NHL All-Star break, he had himself quite a run. I think 2 games with a hat trick and a game with 2 goals, and he basically jumped, surpassing Teemu Selanne, surpassing Mario Lemieux, and then getting tied with Steve Yzerman on the all-time goal-scoring list. He's at 692 goals, so he's only 8 shy of 700 to get into that exclusive club. A pretty appropriate one. One of his various rookie cards, one of his more affordable ones in a PSA Mint 9. Pretty sweet card, and definitely one that I liked having in the collection. So that's what I'm going to finish this up with. Just the 2019 Optic Teal Velocity. And as I said, these are pretty nice little subsets to try to put together a little rainbow, but there are 26 of them, so it is kind of excessive. It's one of those things where I'll accumulate them, and if I can get closer, then I might give it a shot, but the really low numbered ones are probably going to prove to be pretty tough. Although I can still appreciate the shine and the fun part of picking up a lot of these. So that'll be it for me this time around, and we'll have another video probably in a couple of days, hopefully, before we end up with next week. And I do have a couple of other items that should come in the mail, preferably in the next week or so. And I have a little bit of a story about one of them and the fun I had with tracking. But we'll talk about that in the next video. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.